What's going on, everybody? And I hope you're enjoying your Thursday morning so far. This is NYG Jeffy T85 here, and I'm going to talk about one player at the cornerback position that the New York Giants could potentially target in NFL free agency by the time we get to March 15th. And he has ties to the New York Giants defensive coordinator, and that, of course, is Marcus Peters, the 30-year-old, 6-foot, 197-pound cornerback out of Baltimore. Peters is one of the most aggressive cornerbacks out there on the market. When I mean aggressive, this guy is not afraid to get into your face. He's not afraid to play bump and run. He's not afraid to play bump off the coverage and knock the receiver off his route. He's an aggressive cornerback in the defense. He is one of those guys that is not afraid to get in your face and do whatever he needs to do to knock you off your route and pretty much get his way on the defensive side to be able to win on one-on-one matchups on the defensive side of the field. To me, the one thing I worry about a guy like Marcus Peters, if you want to bring him in as a free agent, he is 30 years old. He is coming off a couple of years where he's been injured. He's not the biggest cornerback out there. And you have to wonder, 30-year-old cornerback now, is he getting towards the end of his career? I mean, this guy's not the same like he was when he was playing with the Kansas City Chiefs and with the Los Angeles Rams and even the early part of with the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, he was a defensive rookie of the year when he was drafted by Kansas City with the 18th pick back in 2015 overall in the first round. He was the defensive rookie of the year in 2015. He's a two-time first-team All-Pro player, 2016 with the Chiefs and 2019 with the Ravens. He's a two-time second-team All-Pro player, 2015 with the Chiefs and 2019 with the Ravens. He's a three-time Pro Bowl selection in 2015 and 2016 with the Chiefs and 2019 with the Ravens. He's the NFL interceptions co-leader back in 2015. He had a terrific 2015 rookie year. He's a all-rookie team player by PFWA and a second-team All-Pac-12 player back when he played in Washington University in 2013. And over his career overall, he's recorded at least 346 tackles over his career with 2 sacks. He has 92 pass deflections. He has 32 interceptions on his career with 11 forced fumbles. He has 10 fumble recoveries, and he scored 7 touchdowns on interception returns. This guy is one of those explosive guys on the outside, but like I mentioned, you have to worry about the fact that he's getting up there in age now as a cornerback. And you have to wonder if his best years are behind him overall in his career. Like I mentioned, in 2020, he played 14 games. He had a total of 46 tackles, 6 assisted, 52 combined. He had 44 solo tackles overall with 1 sack. He had 9 passes defended, 4 interceptions, 7 yards on those interception returns. He had a long of 12 overall. He had 4 forced fumbles overall in that season, and he started 14 games in 2020. 2021, he missed pretty much the entire season due to an ACL tear that he suffered at the beginning of the season. And in 2022, he played in 13 games overall, starting 13, where he had 47 combined tackles. He had 12 assists, 35 tackles overall, 32 solo. He had 1 sack on the season, 6 passes defended, 1 interception, 8 yards on those interception returns, 2 forced fumbles overall as well, and no touchdowns. You have to wonder if this guy is really starting to regress as a cornerback. But if you're able to get him on a 1 or 2 year deal worth not a lot, maybe around like $4 or $5 mil per year, would you take a chance on bringing this guy in? He's probably going to cost more than that, but I'm trying to be generous. Like, $4 or $5 mil a year, maybe more, 6 the tops, to bring him in and either be that boundary starting cornerback or he could be a depth guy on that lineup, depending on what the recovery timeline is for Aaron Robinson coming off a serious knee injury. As well as the same time, you don't know what you have in Cordell Flott. And Adoree Jackson, as good as he is, the guy always has issues staying healthy overall in his career. So that's the one thing that we have to wonder right now when it comes to a guy like Marcus Peters. Can he stay healthy throughout his career or throughout this next season? And what does he have left in the tank? That's a big question, because you're not going to want to give a lot of money to a cornerback that you don't know if the dude is ready and if the dude's healthy. He's had 1 year, a couple of years ago, where he missed an entire season with a torn ACL, and now he's also coming back from a couple of injuries he had this past season. He's 30 years old now, and you have to wonder, is the best years behind him? I mean, I think he's still a good cornerback in the NFL. But am I willing to go out there and give $6, $7, $8 mil per year for a guy that's 30 years old, coming off back-to-back injury-riddled years? No. But he knows Wink Martindale's defensive system from playing under Wink Martindale from 2019 to 2021. He obviously is a very top-level cornerback. I mean, from 2015 to 2019, he was a top-tier cornerback in the NFL. You could argue this guy was one of the top 5, 7 cornerbacks in the NFL from that time period. But you just have to wonder, is this guy starting to regress slowly as a cornerback going forward? That's what you have to wonder. But either way, I think that Marcus Peters could, if it doesn't command too much money in the free agent market at cornerback, I think this guy would be a good depth signing. Maybe you put him out there on the boundary side at cornerback. If Aaron Robinson's not ready, you have Flott, you have Robinson as depth guys, if God forbid. Or Peters can come in as a depth player. You obviously have Adoree starting at one spot. You need to figure out the slot and the outside cornerback position. I could potentially see Cordell Flott and Darnay Holmes battling it out for the slot cornerback position, assuming Holmes is back next year. As well as you have Robinson coming back from a knee injury. Have to wonder where he's going to be coming back from his recovery. And I have to wonder as well, how Adoree's feeling after he's coming back from a knee injury as well. So, that's what I just want to I just want to know what you guys think. Just thinking about it. Marcus Peters. Would you be interested in taking on or signing Marcus Peters? 30 years old. Got a good resume. Multi-time All-Pro. Multi-time Pro Bowler. First team All-Pro. Rookie of the Year back in 2015. He knows Wink Martindale's system from playing under him under 3 years. Would you be willing to bring on Marcus Peters on a free agent deal if it doesn't cost a ridiculous amount of money? You guys let me know in the comments section. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Give a sub to NYG Jeffy T85. More news, updates, chatter around the New York Giants. And turn on that bell for more notifications. The next video or short dropping on the channel surrounding the New York Giants. And let me know in the comment section if you guys would be interested in signing Marcus Peters to a free agent contract this offseason. Let me know. I'd love to hear everybody's input on this whole situation. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Take it easy, and let's go New York Football Giants. Together blue, everyone.